So, yeah, it's Wednesday. I have not really much no quippy joke this morning, other than New York's going a little crazy. Morning. And the only reason I say this is because I was watching the live show of the Young Turks last night, and they had a segment where the New York City Council is trying to get Niantic to take Pokestops and stuff away from where sex offenders live. While I love that on paper sentiment, and just like they said, I don't see the feasibility of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like, you can do it now, but then you have to actively keep it up to date and move Pokestops around as these people move. It also doesn't stop them from walking, putting up a lure on a Pokestop in a park, even though they're not supposed to be. And, you know, as we've had in Oregon, and I regret to say this, 2% of our sex offenders are tracked.
Wow.
Because they're moving here because we have such loose laws, not an up-to-date system, you know. 30% of Washingtons are, you know, tracked.
That's not good.
Yeah, anyway, so, oh, yeah, while we were leaving the apartment, the Max platform, the gym got taken over, and now it's yellow with a poly Hulk, poly Wrath. Yeah, he's got big fists.
Yeah.
Florence, 1998. That's the one thing. You had a few people in Ingress that had like AOL names is what I'm calling them, you know, and then, but now people are like, and it's probably because they're putting in their Gmail, you know, and that's what their old email address was, and mine's fine because it's Dashric. I mean,
yeah, far from unique.
That's what I've, you know, that's my internet, that's my brand. That's my brand at this point. The fact that I'll be pulling in, you know, an X amount of money here pretty soon, at the beginning, you know, next week sometime, that's a fucking pidgey. Technically, it is a brand.
Yeah.
How's you?
I'm, like, a little under the weather, actually. I have a bit of a stomach ache, and just kind of, but I have stuff I have to do, so I'm going in.
So yeah,
God, my work ethic has improved.
that too. Just to put this in, because the comments aren't necessarily reread unless I say, your glasses
Are from I Buy Glasses, E-Y-E, buy, E-Y-E-B-U-Y.
Yeah, they're the thing down here, the text for you guys. And I'll put a link in the description.
And they were like, maybe 65 bucks. Didn't hit my vision insurance at all. And they were that price. It's like 25 for the frames and maybe 40 for the lenses. And they came within about a week.
And like he said in the video over the weekend, they fit in like a mail slot.
Yeah.
You know, they came in basically a glasses case size, but in a, like if the box was wrapped, you know what I mean.
It's a hard case, so it isn't gonna get like broken in half.
Yeah, I guess we can go with a very, you didn't go through big pharma. I guess is the...
Oh, I totally did.
Oh, you did? Oh. Well,
I went through independent reseller of big pharma.
Well, I can't necessarily say there's too terribly much more about Freddy's milk, considering it probably, like I know that Anderson Dairy and Winco milk are the exact same thing, it's just a different label slapped on, so. But at least Anderson Dairy's local.
Yeah.
I love how it got to the point where it was like I was walking towards the Pokestop and it was like, you're too far away, you're in range, you're too far away. Like, the GPS just wigs out over here. I was like, cool, I get my daily, and I slept on my 1500 Vaporeon, and I checked my thing and I still have 3.5 hours left on it.
Oops. Hey, that's my train, so bye.
What?
Bye.
So I'm just gonna put this out there as like, how do I put it as hand wavy? Not a juju, but if you download something like Aaron uses Google Fit, we have I have a thing called Fun Fit or something on my phone, and they constantly track using the GPS basically where I'm at. And I've noticed that it can help with egg walking. because Pokemon takes up a lot of data, and it's true, but when you get around to doing things, you know, it's, I don't know. It can't be that bad, because like Google Fit tracks where you're at. Google Maps already tracks where you're, you know, on your timeline, tracks everywhere where you've been. Pidgey, it's a 265 Pidgey, so it's being a little bitch getting in the ball. But they don't take up much. They help you track some things, and you know, you can always tell, especially if you don't know necessarily in Pokemon how far you did, but you can check on there. Like yesterday, I walked 5.1 miles. You know, because, you know, we're dumb Americans and we don't get kilometers sometimes. It is teaching people kilometers, but it's not. Still, people are like, "Dang, what is 10 kilometers?" Finally, Pidgey ran away. I was at a freaking death stare with that Pidgey. But anyways, so yeah, that's that. I just a little tidbit information. Walking down to Edge to see what I can do to it, and yeah, I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Bye.